go back to school, there's a couple of things you need to talk to them about, and hopefully you've done it already, but if you hadn't, we've got some information on dealing with stranger danger. Joining us from the Heidi Search Center this morning, Betsy James Cooper and Crystal Calloway. It's good to see you, ladies.
Hi, nice to see you.
You know, the news really helps when bringing up stranger danger, and I think that's a benefit that I hear everything, and I'm able to talk to my kids using some of the stories we hear in the news. How do you breach that subject with your kids?
Well, actually, stranger danger is no longer the catchphrase.
Okay.
It's tricky people.
Okay, why the change?
Well, it's because if you think about it, your child might see somebody on a daily basis or when they're leaving school, you know, somebody that sits out on their front porch or whatever. To them, the child is not a stranger.
So true.
But to the parent, it is a stranger, but, you know, children don't think that way. So it's more about letting them know about tricky people that, you know, not everybody has good intentions, and even though you might think you know them, if you feel uncomfortable or you need to consider that.
Absolutely true. You know, now that you've explained it, it makes perfect sense.
Right.
Just look at what happened 2 weeks ago in San Diego with that young 16-year-old girl. He wasn't a stranger, you know, someone she knew. So telling your kids that you need to be on the lookout for people who are trying to trick them, people who are bad, that's how you get this conversation started.
Exactly.
Now, you guys go out into the community quite a bit and let people know about the Heidi Search Center. You've got some events coming up that we should know about.
Yes, we're very excited. We have some fundraisers coming up August 25th through December 7th. We're going to be kicking off our HOPE initiative, where the Heidi Search Center's goal was to raise $35,000.
Okay.
And then we also, on September the 10th, we have partnered with Texas Roadhouse to do a 10% night.
Okay.
So on Live Oaks, they can go to Live Oaks and they can tell that they want to support the Heidi Search Center, and 10% of their ticket will go to the Heidi Search Center. Then we also have on October 25th and 26th, we have our annual rummage sale that we do every year to raise money. So we're very excited.
A lot of great ways to support the Heidi Search Center. Hopefully you won't have to use their services anytime. If you don't know about the Heidi Search Center, you've been around in San Antonio for many years, named after Heidi Seaman, who went missing in the 90s. What kind of services do you offer people here in San Antonio?
We do a lot of education. Internet safety is really, really big these days. I mean, for all ages. You know, I go out and I speak to different schools and groups, and even parents, counselors, and so counselors know how to deal with, you know, these issues with the children.
You guys do so much. There's a lot of great information on the Heidi Search Center website as well.
Yes.
And again, we've got these 3 events coming up. I want to give you the website so you can support the Heidi Search Center here in San Antonio. The website, HeidiSearchCenter.com. Great information there on the website about how to talk to your kids about tricky people. And again, you can also find out about those upcoming events so you can support the Heidi Search Center. They're on Naco Perrin here in San Antonio. The phone number is 650-0428.